guys, I want you to look up here. This is Deluge, measures 22 to 30. What I want you to notice, this is the whole score minus the percussion, okay? And if you look, you're going to see that the rhythm is very similar across the whole band. What's different is sometimes people are going up and sometimes people are going down. So we're moving in opposite directions. And then, of course, with our bass line, they've got some walking drum line, or walking bass line parts. I don't know why I have drum line in my head. But they've got these walking bass lines that move us into the next section. And then, of course, flutes and clarinets sometimes have these 4 quarter note sections that are slurred, and then occasionally other people have them. But if you look left to right, top to bottom, as if you were reading this like a book, you'll notice that there's a whole lot of places where the rhythms line up. And they look very similar. So we're going to kind of go through and we're going to count some rhythms together, and I'm going to play some samples for you all together. So the first one, this is the flute part. If you look at the flute part starting at measure 22, this is the part that goes up. Flutes are the only ones that go up. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1. They also end the earliest of any section. So I'm going to play this for you, let you hear what it sounds like. I'm having to transpose this, so if I make a mistake, I'm sorry ahead of time. So that's the flute part. Then we're going to go to the clarinet part. So the clarinet rhythm, you're going to notice, looking at 22 to 30, is the same. We're going down. And then we've got some extra quarter notes here, and our long note at the end lasts an extra measure from the flute part. So let me play this one for you. Be really careful in measure 28, guys. Right here, that's a B natural. If this was my music, I can't walk apparently, I would go ahead and put a B natural sign right there so I don't forget, maybe a 2, whatever I need to do to make sure I play the right note. All right, so that's the clarinet. The next part that we're going to have is the bass clarinet part. Now, the bass clarinet part is a lot like the rest of the trombone, baritone, tuba part, okay? And if you look at it, you're going to notice that they've got this walking bass line thing going on here, and then 2 full whole notes at the end. I'm going to let you look at the trombone, baritone part, then we'll come back to the bass clarinet part. So this is the trombone, baritone part starting at 22. Couple things to notice. A's are natural, okay? The rhythm is exactly the same as the bass clarinet part, which I'll play for you in just a second. So we're starting on that G, and just mark this A natural here. And 25, make sure that we note that that's second, not third. I'd put a big fat 2 above it, okay? So I'm going to play this trombone, baritone part. I believe the tuba part, let me look at it real quick. Yes, so the tuba part's exactly the same as well. Tubas, make sure that you're playing A natural here, right here. That's an A natural. Make sure that you play that second valve so that we have the right notes, okay? So I'm going to play, this is the trombone, baritone, tuba, bass, clarinet part, starting at 22. Here we go. Make sure we fade out because that's kind of changing into the storm section that we're going to have going on next, okay? All right, so looking ahead, We've got our altos now. Alto part is kind of a combination of the flute, clarinet, and the low brass part. They've got some notes that are moving up and notes that are moving down. I'm going to play this one for you on the keyboard so that I don't have to transpose it. And this is what it sounds like. Let me get the music out so you can hear what it sounds like. Make sure this is set. Yes, it is. So we've got G. And that is the same as the horn part. There's a bit of a delay with the keyboard, but your notes are the same. The big things to pay attention to are these whole notes, horns and altos. Make sure you're playing for 4 full beats here, okay? All the way through, and then they slur. Ti-a, ta, ta. And push through those to get that melodic line. And then don't forget our decrescendo right here. Remember, we play those with control all the time. Always show control. All right? And then our little trumpet line. Here we go, trumpets. Your part is almost the same as the horns and the alto. You have like 2 measures that are different. So here we go at 22. Those are B naturals, so make sure that we've marked those. If you're one that likes to play B flat and always plays B flat, don't make me name you. Go ahead and put those 2s above or below so you remember that it's a B natural. Okay? All right, let's see whose part I have missed. We got the horn with the altos, tuba, trombone, baritone. All right, and up next, we're going to do the snare part. Snares, your part's super easy right here. Biggest, hardest, most difficult thing is counting your rests. So at 22, we're starting on that top line. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1. You guys have a transition there going into the next section. These dynamics are super important. So starting right here at 28, let's play through that one more time. 1, 2, ready, and it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1. And getting super quiet all the way through that section, okay? All right. Last but not least, we're going to do the mallet part, and I'm going to do that in a separate video for you mallets so that you can see how to do the double notes there, okay? Thank you guys. Practice.